Hi, so you're here because you've got the error E02 on your lazy bar pump, and you've already tried the obvious things, the back flushing of the pump and changing the filter and making sure there's no obstructions. So here we are. The pump's underneath. Our pump was making a scratching, horrible, gritty noise. Also, at the same time, it did go off the E02. I cleaned the filters and stuff, and it finally did just stop. I had restarted it a few times, and it had worked on the reset, but it had finally stopped altogether. The best thing to do to turn it upside down is take the control panel off. I've seen people putting this in a bucket and stuff. It's so much easier anyway. You can hoover any cobwebs out or whatever and have a little look. I did have a tiny little drip which I fixed. You can just see there the pipework there. I tightened that up, had a tiny drip there, but that wasn't what the problem was when I eventually came to do it. So with this flat surface, unlike with the control panel with the taper on it there, you can see it wouldn't sit properly, so dead easy to take off, don't worry about it. Just one simple little Molex plug, turn it upside down. I have already had this off, so just for purposes of seeing how it comes apart, it's just these, I think it's 5 screws there to take them off. Excuse my voice and heavy breathing, by the way, and on the video, because I'm recovering from COVID and I have shortness of breath. So once the panel is removed, you see this is the pump. I think it comes directly from like the heat exchanger. So I say I've already pre-released this. There's 2 screws hold the block of the body on. You take them out. It's got a seal where it goes into the heat exchanger at the bottom, and then it has a 2-pin plug with a screw attachment here. Just undo that, and on this pump you will see there's only a few screws in it, because I've already had this apart and had a look, and I thought, oh, I'll do a video and then people can see, and it's easier if I reassembled it. And here is the pump. It's 12 volts. So inside here is an impeller that is independent to any motor, so it sort of just floats around. It's yeah, the magnet is inside the actual impeller itself. You'll see now it comes apart. And as soon as I took this apart and I could feel the grit, and I realised it wasn't grit, I realised it was the magnet on the impeller. The plastic body must have somehow had an ingress of water into it, maybe it had a crack or something, I don't know. It's 3 years old now, this pump, and we take it in the winter, but we do have it on all the time running. As you can see, the rust marks here, and where the metal has burst through. Now this explains all the gritty, horrible noises, and also the total catastrophic failure of the pump in the end, because it could no longer turn. It was just seized. So I've managed to find this kit, which is less than £15, which it says it's British made. It's an impeller. It's also got the seals as well, the main seal that goes on it, and the seals that go on the pipe and you put it back. So when this kit arrives, which I'm hoping today, I'm going to put it back together and show you. Cheap repair.